Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the final this week. It's going to be, I was going to say Cloud9, but it's not. It's Cluelessness versus Worth Gaming in the final of this week's Siege tournament. It's on a hiatus this week is SWC. That's why you see my face alongside this guy in the booster seat. We're into game. This guy's DM, by the way. We're into game right now. We're going to be going live into the picks and bans. Cluelessness are going to be on your left-hand side, on your right-hand side. Going to be Worth Gaming. First ban coming out. Are you shocked?
Right off the bat, we're going to see Hercules removed. I mean, this god has been so strong lately. He has a great showing. And even in the games that he doesn't do super well in, he still has a ton of damage and a ton of healing. And it makes it very difficult for the enemy team to have a counter pick. It's just very strong.
Oh, yeah, definitely all round strong. So it's going to be good to see him banned away for this game. Thankfully, he's not going to be involved. Scylla going to be banned out as well from Worth Gaming. Not a surprise to see that one.
Yeah, I mean, she has been unbelievable as well. Banned almost every single game. Looks like Osiris is going to be taken out of well. Really big shot to Worth there. And Worth is going to have final option for the first banning phase.
Yep, final option going over to them with the Osiris banned away. Expect a possible another mage to be taken out. Aphrodite on the table once again. And once again, we haven't seen them much during the tournament. What are they going to choose to take away, DM? A lot of options. Assassins available too.
Well, the first things first here is that we haven't seen a lot of Hunbots play coming out from Cluelessness. Thor going to get locked in, but we see a lot of Hunbots play coming out from the Ninja Boat. I would expect that we're going to see Hunbots picked up very quickly.
Yeah, so Jean-Qui taking out Cluelessness, Instalux, Thor again for Dover. Dover's had great games today on Thor overall. He's been playing so well, so deep in this. And like you said, Worth Gaming, Ninja Boat loves his Hunbots.
He does.
He gets it all the time. And if they leave it up, I expect him to pick it.
I'm very surprised to see there not be like one or two auto locks going in right here. I mean, the fact that Worth has not gone directly into Hunbots shows that they're really thinking about the strategies of the current fight, and it looks like they're going to cover and lock onto both Habwa and your favorite Kumbhakarna.
I think those two are the most underrated combination in Siege mode together. Kumbhakarna and Habwa, because it's going to confirm Habwa's damage so easily for me to be able to set up the tidal wave for maximum carnage on that side. On the other side, once again, we see the support and AD carry combination coming out from Moex and Frezzy.
So we're going to see, looks like Hunbots will be picked up here, locked in for the Ninja Boat as we go back into the banning phase. Option to Worth Gaming as they have a few shots to take here. They're going to have to look at Magical. Of course, Jean-Qui already taken out. Scylla, I would expect this is going to be Poseidon.
Poseidon's a good choice here. Isis is available as well, and Isis has had some good games today. We've seen some control. We're going for an Agni ban. Okay.
Okay, so option back over to Cluelessness. Now remember, they do need another physical, generally speaking, on Worth Gaming, just to make it as strong as possible. Maybe a frontline. I mean, they already have Kumbhakarna. I really think a Hunter pick for Worth right now would be super strong, especially with the fact that they have Shaggy Shank. I think Apollo would speak volumes for this team comp.
I think you're right. I think Apollo could really work well and obviously deal with the fact that Anher's in there as well. Good ban coming out against respect to Shaggy Shank there, DM.
Yeah, big ban there, taking out Uller, who wasn't even picked yesterday. Option goes back over to Worth Gaming. Variety is going to be the last pick, likely picking up here for Shaggy Shank. I wonder what they're going to opt for. I mean, Apollo's on the table, global presence, very strong. Neath on the table. We're going to see a hover and lock onto Cupid.
Cupid with Kumbhakarna works well. Habwa with Kumbhakarna works well. Hunbots with Kumbhakarna works well. All the transitions working well. We saw Barracuda play him in the final yesterday. We know Cupid is viable in Siege. It has already been shown. And now it's Shaggy Shank's turn to show what he can do with it.
Final option is going to go over to Mr. Dover. Cluelessness has the last pick of the game. It looks like they're going to be looking for Magical. Again, Poseidon is still available, so I would expect to see, I definitely would expect to see Poseidon here.
Yep, Poseidon's probably the right choice in this situation. Great mobility, great control.
Yep.
It's not, it's not going to be Poseidon. It's going to be Kronos locked in. I'm surprised by that one.
That's interesting to me that they would go for Kronos. I mean, Kronos has decent control, but I mean, the amount of damage Poseidon could do even without Kraken is generally super, super high. So to see him get through picks and bans really speaks volumes of balance into this game mode.
It does, because the balance between all these gods is so all over the place. Every opportunity available to them. Cupid going to do a lot of damage for his team if he can get in the right spots. Kumbhakarna will be looking to do that for him. Meanwhile, Geb, he does have a great matchup against Kumbhakarna overall with those shields. Hopefully that'll work out for him.
Being able to cleanse is a big deal. So we're going to see Thor on her, Geb and Kronos on Cluelessness versus Kumbhakarna, Habwa, Hunbot, and Cupid over on Worth Gaming. I'm still very surprised to see the ban coming out of Ullr. I think that's really, really strong.
Yeah, it's a really rare one as well. I think it's just such a good shout out to Shaggy Shank, because with Shaggy Shank on that last game that we saw from him, he was landing the axes, he was forcing the fights, he was really chasing people down and showing why Ullr needed those nerfs overall. Honestly, he really did. He was very strong.
So looking at the bans here, of course, Scylla has been taken out. I mean, that was a pretty obvious play. Zhang Kuei getting removed again. He has seen a lot of play today, Hindu Man.
He has, but EU is one of these teams that always likes to do it all the time. I don't know why this is going on. Hercules is just randomly locking in on everything. Guys in production, can you fix this? I'm sick of this every single week. We have this. I'm done. I'm done.
Hercules.
Where is he going? Did he just let his head... we need to cut to... Oh, what is that? Who's that? That's weird. How strange. Welcome back, everyone. We're going into finals today. This is going to be Cluelessness versus Worth in the Siege 4v4 tournament. And despite the rage quit you heard, I am DM Brendan, and I am still joined by Hindu Man.
I am still here alongside you. It's okay. Kelly promised me blue M&Ms. I have got over my little prima donna situation there. I'm sorry about that. I'm just glad you were the professional and managed to keep things going without me.
So you can see here, Cluelessness opting for 150 gold worth of wards to cover the same amount of area 100 gold worth of wards would have covered. This kind of shows maybe a lack of understanding in the current Siege meta, showing a lot of room for growth. Despite that fact, they're only going to be about 50 gold down going in. Same amount of gold, or rather only 50 gold on each side, 100 gold total for Worth Gaming spent, as they're going to move through their jungle.
Yep, as a heads up, just so you know, Cluelessness are going to start in the bottom half of the map this time on the blue side, and they're going to be played by Frezzy. Frezzy is Geb, Moex is Anher, Dover is sat on Thor, and Fexes is Kronos, and we're having a few issues at the moment with stasis mode here, it feels.
Yeah, it looks like on the right side as well, we're going to have Worth Gaming. This is going to be a Ninja Boat going on to Hunbax, Carino playing Habwa. Of course, we're going to see Variety playing Kumbhakarna, and finally Shaggy Shank playing Cupid.
So guys, we're just having a bit of an issue here, as you can see. We'll bring it... So, we're just going to come on the screen again, DM, to talk about this one as we wait for it to sort itself out in the game. I mean, this game right now, DM, is going to look good on paper, honestly, between these two teams. They both reached the final, gone through some difficult opposition on their way. I mean, Cluelessness had to deal with pink, fluffy unicorns.
All right, guys. We're going to take a quick break while we get everything situated with the demo. Just stick around, and we'll be back with finals. All right, guys, while we get this situation situated, we are going to cut back to the God Reveal video to give everyone who might have dribbled into chat afterwards a chance to watch it. In the meantime, guys, check it out and stick around. We'll be back with finals as soon as we can.
For Hercules.
Guys and girls, welcome back. We are straight back into this game now. Sorry for the delay, but we're now under the way. As we can see, Worth Gaming going aggressive on Cluelessness on this right-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, left, Kumbhakarna's in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, he's going to get pushed out. Sleepy has been activated. They're just trying to pick it up. Shaggy is actually getting majorly body blocked. The yawn doesn't quite go out.
Yeah, Shaggy Shank not going to be able to help secure or save his teammate there. Just going to have to try and farm out best as he can against this Geb and her lane matchup. It's a standard AD carry support lane matchup on this left-hand side from both teams here, DM.
So now, we have a pretty good push in the beginning here. Cluelessness showed how truly strong they are at this game mode after their win over Cloud9. And now Worth Gaming, who has had, a great couple of weeks, have to go against this, former Bloody Tech roster. And so far, they're not really showing much strength. Now, this, to me, is going to be on the back of Ninja Bobat. He needs to find those initiations throughout the game to really find some early kills, get that Fear No Evil down, and put them into the worst position advantage going into the mid-game.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's all going to come down to the team composition and making it work as a whole four-man team unit for Worth Gaming, whereas Cluelessness have a lot of individuals on there, especially Dover, who's really shown those walls and those dunks from the sky have been real issue for enemy teams as of late.
Speaking of, I'm really surprised to see him not throw out the Mjolnir's Attunement teleport into Berserker Barrage there over on the left side, or right side, whereas the left side, Shaggy Shank, could be in a bad spot. I mean, Cupid versus on her in the very beginning, even with Harp Bomb activated, will not be a very strong play for Cupid. I mean, just using Desert Fury to walk directly out of Fields of Love can be very dangerous.
Rotation from Bobat coming out looking for an opportunity. I don't think Cluelessness know about this. They're out of position for this. I'm pretty sure Finna Weaver's going to drop straight up to Moex. Immediate shield into the epic uppercut. Fields of Love's down. It does connect at the end though, but not a lot of damage as Moex picks it up with the Sands of the Fury and escapes.
And not only escapes, he's turning it around. One shot will kill Variety in there. Dover diving into the deep end. Looks like Shaggy's going to be forced to escape in what should have been a two-man cleanup. Easily turns around for Cluelessness into a beautiful 3-0.
Out to Fresi with that shield. Oh my God, allowing Moex to continue his aggression in that lane.
Yeah, now we have the Siege Engine burning down the left side. This is going to be a lot of trouble. 15 tickets added with those 3 kills, on top of the fact that their gold has spiked into 1,400 differentiate between the two, and not to mention almost 1,700 experience as well. Now the Mid Fury has spawned. We're seeing a rotation in, but realistically, they have a lot of potential to burn down the tier 1 here.
Yeah, they do. They're going to look to push this down on the left-hand side. Aggression onto Shaggy Shank once again. Not a lot of damage coming out, though, as Variety's trying to zone off the siege tower from hitting it, but it's going to get to the tower range.
So, Carino has moved in here. They're just trying to do damage. The siege weapon actually taking a lot of damage here, and not really much reciprocated into this tower. You can see it gets down about halfway, maybe a little bit less, and overall, not a great push there, but it should be considered that with the jungle respawns about to go down, that 36 tickets won't be wasted since the siege minion has already been downed.
Very, very true. So we'll see the aggression still from Cluelessness. Blink in from Variety though into the epic uppercut. Fields of Love is down. So now we're going to see Dover in trouble with great shield once again from Fresi into the Cataclysm. The turnaround is real once more from Cluelessness. They have Worth's number in this engagement.
They keep going for this combo, and it just doesn't seem like Clueless seems to care. I mean, they're going up into the air, coming down to the Fields of Love. They pop beads or some type of CC immunity and then just jump out as if it never happened. And now poor Carino is going to be by himself as all other 3 members of Worth have back. This should be a free push here unless Carino can make a miracle play go down.
Well, Fresi's wasting time by kiting and trying to take less damage, but that's giving a chance for Bobat to get in here. He does collapse in. Who's he going to go to? Fear No Evil, and it's still tanking it. Clueless do get the Gold Fury though, but in what cost? Because Carino takes out Fresi in the midst of that, and as he lands back down, Dover lands on them, but that's going to be a disengage.
I mean, I think
One
that
for
was
a siege tower.
I think that was definitely worth it, considering they already lost their siege tower to begin with. Forcing a 1-for-1 siege tower trade right now, on top of the fact that since they're still low level, Fresi's going to be back up very, very soon. I like the play overall.
So on Worth's side, we can see they're going to push in with the right-hand side siege tower. Carino going to defend the left-hand side with the Kumba corner over there to try and slow that one down. So this time the left's going to drop, I think, before Thor and Kronos can have anything to say about it. It is going to drop, but Fresi does get here in time. A lot of damage going out to Ninja Bobat. Does get the leap away. Stun connects, but not enough time. One tower down. Right, left-hand side though, DM.
I'm really surprised to see them take the first tower here when Clueless had their second siege engine already pushing forward. Now remember guys, any tickets gained right now for Worth are going to be wasted because their siege tower is still up. Any tickets gained, however, for the Fresi team, of course talking about Cluelessness, is going to be extra tickets considering the fact that that was a mid-Fury siege engine. Now, we do have Fields of Love coming over. Disperse go over immediately into the epic uppercut, raining down not only into a water cannon and the shot from Variety, but there were actually arching arrows coming straight down as well.
Yeah, Moex was just in a bad position there overall. He got flanked from behind by Shaggy Shank, tried to jump over the wall, but straight into an uppercut. It's not where you want to be. So 3-2 in favor of Cluelessness in terms of kills. Both experiencing gold in their favor at the moment, but towers are even.
For at least right now, 1-for-1 trade. We are seeing Fexix move up a little bit more on the right side. So looking at the builds here, we see the Jotun's Wrath has been finished by Ninja Boat, which means he is going to have access to even more ultimates.
Yeah, he is going to have access to him, so he's going to be looking to throw them out a lot more often wherever possible, and do what he did during the early stages on the left-hand side, where he actually managed to collapse in behind the enemy team and force him into a bad spot, which didn't pay off for them, though.
That's true. I mean, the early game, he kind of put himself in a bad spot and got turned around very quickly. But consider, as the game goes on longer and longer, Anhur is going to become less of a threat.
Guys, we're in stasis mode again, as you can see on the screen. What we're probably going to do is do a quick remake of this game and continue on from this point, because we thought the stasis mode would go away. It's clearly not done, so we'll try and get that fixed up shortly, and we'll bring you the action continuation from where we've left off. Apologies for the delays. There's just... Welcome back, guys. We are back underway. Hopefully everything should resume with normal as EU can be, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in the game. Cluelessness versus Worth. Cluelessness with the small advantages so far in this first game. Can Worth come back and do it? At the moment, we're going to see Cluelessness taking away their jungle buffs.
That's right. Both teams are trying to clear away that jungle just to try to get as fast as possible back into their siege engines. But remember, there is a small bonus right now for the Clueless guys. They got their siege engine first, which means they should be in the lead on the ticket count. And they are slightly in the lead in objectives, given the fact that the right side tower is slightly more damaged than any of theirs.
At the moment, we're going to see a grouping on the left-hand side, but from 3 members of Worth Gaming looking for something, I guess. But at the moment, the minion wave is very pushed up. Meanwhile, Kronos getting some free farm on that side. Fex says being able to push in that lane consistently and keep the pressure over there. Siege tower does spawn for Cluelessness on the right side now. Yeah,
this is really early. This could be major benefit right now for Clueless if they can just focus up, group up, and push down this tower. It's already... Oh! Mjolnir's attunement not going to hit in the correct way. Dozer not quite finding the shot, but on the back end we saw a big hit coming out from Kronos. They should try to push in here. Now we're going to see Kronos go back first. He has 1,000 gold in hand. He's going to teleport, but... Oh no, he's going to stick around. He's going to stick around.
But wall goes up, bit of damage onto Carino, blink in from Variety into a Mez, but immediately the shield comes out, and now the opportunity is there as Fex says he's on the front line. Siege tower actually reaches, and Thor's going up, DM.
He could rain down. The siege wasn't successful in burning this tower down. Epic uppercut into the air. Dover's down in the wrong spot here. He might teleport out, but he does get picked up. The same thing's going to happen to Frezzy here. Not going to be able to escape as Fezix actually takes a big shot as well.
Yeah, he tries to get the trade back, but it looks like they're going to have to back out. Shaggy Shank pops the sprint to chase onto Moex. The heart bomb does connect. That's it. Peace out. The damage is enough from Carino, and now Worth Gaming have the advantage with all 4 members still alive as Fexes backs away. Silver Fury up in the next few seconds. It should start flashing. It does now.
Clueless had a big drop there. They have given Worth a lot of room to run. They are pushed in very hard. I mean, that tower dive just was not successful.
Yeah, it didn't pay off for them in any stretch of the imagination at all. Got the tower out of it, but lost. And now Variety may actually die here, but no! Oh, the combination of skills was slightly mistimed, but still enough damage to confirm and keep Variety alive. It was a great yawn.
Look at the left side, Hindu
Oh, that's disgusting. The last time we saw this was again when Cloud9 pushed in the Phoenix, and you saw the Phoenix die to both of them before they both got taken down. It's just the strength of having 2 siege minions and the same lane DM.
They all just got to go back and spend a ton of money. They have 2 siege minions ready to push down, and it's in the tower where the siege... Yeah, this could be a Phoenix if they play it right. Mjolnir's attunement only is going to hit Variety, the person probably he least wanted to attack in that situation.
Well, that siege tower's going to drop very, very quickly, and now the 2 siege towers and the army of Worth Gaming march onwards with that minion wave 2. Shifting Sands put down to slow down a little bit, but for not for long.
Shaggy Shank dodging. Again, the Mjolnir's attunement shockwave going to hit 3 as they move forward. Frezzy's put himself in the back line, as well as Dover, who just barely manages to get up past the Fear No Evil. Epic uppercut is used. We see a stop time. Ninja Boat's in a lot of trouble as we hit stasis mode.
Guys, I'm really sorry we've had this issue today with this first game of the finals. We're not exactly sure why this is happening. What we're going to do, I'm waiting for production to confirm exactly what's going to happen here, DM.
Okay, so Hindu Man.
Yeah.
What's your perfect Sunday?
When we release a new remodels leak, that's kind of fun. When Game of Thrones is on, that's also kind of fun. When I get to take the mick out of you for being short, that's kind of fun.
Not bad.
It's a pretty good weekend overall. This weekend then, I guess, because I think all 3 of those things are happening.
So it looks like we're going to jump into game 2 here in just a second. Worth and Cluelessness. Remember, guys, this is a best of 3. Spectate. I'm going to go on Ninja Boat. I love my man.
I'm going on my boy Shaggy Shank. That's where I'm going. So, guys, game 1 did actually go over to Worth Gaming. We're really sorry we can't give you the ending of that one.
Spoilers.
Shaggy Shank's team did
Can we
win.
ban Hindu Man in chat, please?
Yeah, ban me in chat. Can we spam salt in chat for DM Brandon? I wonder which one's going to happen first.
You realize you just ruined the chat for the next 5 minutes, right?
Yep. Well, you shouldn't try to have a go at me. It's not going to work out for you. Guys, we're queued to spectate Shaggy Shank now, and he's queued to spectate Ninja Bobat, so we should get into this one. Hopefully, everything goes as planned. We're just waiting for the teams to start this one up. We'll be back in about 30 seconds or so, I guess, when the teams have launched, and we'll bring you the second game. Once again, sorry for the first game, guys. Welcome back, guys. I'm sure chat will get fixed shortly because I just burned it badly by not knowing how to turn off subscriber mode. But anyway, we're into this game, guys. It's going to be Cluelessness versus Worth once again. Worth are going to be on the right-hand side of your screen. Cluelessness are on the left-hand side. Worth Gaming did win game 1, and the picks and bans are coming in, DM.
Immediately, Hunbot's taken off the board as a shot.
Finally!
To Ninja Boats. Scylla getting taken out as well. And then finally, we're going to see Cluelessness ban out Osiris. In the downtime, let's talk about how I4 have defeated Cloud9 for 3rd place.
It wasn't the full Cloud9, though, let's be honest. At the same time, it was a good mix-smash of team with Funball on it and Trix Tank as well.
Definitely not a weak lineup.
No, not at all. But I thought at the same time, showing the worth again and being able to take 3rd place in this tournament this week shows that they're a contender in multiple game modes as well. Combats Osiris, Jonqui, Scylla banned out, Kumbhakana, insta-locked by Cluelessness.
So I like this. The hover onto Nua, hover onto Hercules, 2 extremely strong picks, and that leaves open so much potential for their 3rd and 4th picks that they can't really be counterpicked. Kumbhakarna taken out, they can still target certain mage picks. Now with Hercules there, that's really going to force them into a stronger front line. Kumba's there, but they're going to need someone to sustain damage.
Yeah, I mean, with those picks there, you're going to see Nua up for the split, and Hercules is a great front line for the 3 remaining players that are going to be on the other side of the map, more than likely. But some Nuas haven't been played that way. They've been grouped up with the teams in this tournament. Hopefully, we'll see a bit more split push, maybe even a repeat of what we saw on NA yesterday with that amazing little fight at the end while going for the end game.
So we're going to have a hover onto Habwa here from Frezzy, and a hover onto Thor. It looks like Thor will be locked in here for you guys, and Habwa as well. So Cluelessness has a pretty decent damage lineup. They've been playing a lot of Thor so far, which didn't pan out for them in the last game. Option back over to Worth, where we've seen Ninja Bobat up for a lot. No
finally.
Bastet. I really thought we were going to see Bastet, but we are going to see the Goddess of Love. Aphrodite has been picked up.
Worth Gaming's composition DM just on those 3 already. I'm already like Hercules and Aphrodite link up together and push your lane.
Yeah,
Nua on the other side of the map. Yeah, the last guy could be anyone here and it will still be fine. That's how I'm feeling. I feel like they could go for a floater pick and just look for something that can rotate very, very quickly between the 2 lanes to help. Maybe something with a global like an Apollo or something like that.
Right.
I mean, Thor's off the table right now. Ban's coming in through though. Cupid's going to be the one that Worth Gaming take away from Cluelessness this time.
You know, Chang'e definitely one of the strongest picks in Siege normally, but given the fact that she has 2 people with major healing points on their kits, I would expect this to be the Chang'e pickup for Cluelessness, especially considering it wasn't banned. For Worth, you need another physical. We're likely going to see someone taken out here. I would still say that Bastet is the go-to.
Yeah, an assassin or a hunter here, and they're gonna go with once again Ul.
Yeah, I think maybe
take that one away.
Maybe we're gonna see a hover and a lock onto Miss Kali.
That's almost your dream team I'm right inside. All they're missing is Chang'e, and then you'd be happy. This would be your perfect Sunday.
This is pretty much it.
It is. You get to cast with me if this is perfect.
Yeah, that's absolutely not at all, actually.
Okay, sorry. I got all excited, and I thought you enjoyed casting with me.
Apollo going to be hovered on here. Not locked, just actually. Let me fix my face. It has been locked in. Apollo's going to be switched over, it looks like, to Moex for now. We're going to see a major rotation team coming out there, whereas Aphrodite, Kali, Hercules.
That's brutal.
All right,
like,
so
Nua split push.
Yeah, so Nua split push, and then 3 people with ridiculous sustain. Not to mention, Kali is now going to have an Aegis and beads inherent into her kit, given the fact that she'll be likely linked up with Aphrodite on top of back-off damage.
And when you think about this as well, Aphrodite with her kiss, if she kisses a friendly, it doesn't go on cooldown. So what she can do is she can juggle between Hercules and Kali on those kisses and just save it to be able to just keep throwing doves on them to keep them both regenerated if used in that sense. That is a possibility we could see in this game. On the other side, though, we're going to see once again Clueless Frezzy and Clueless Moex teaming up for that Hunter AD composition. Sorry, Hunter support composition on that side. And it's a good composition as well, but will they be able to deal with, like, if they send Carino solo against them?
Well, going into game 2, we're definitely going to find out shortly. We're going to cut to a quick break. Remember, guys, Worth is on tournament point here as Clueless attempts to fight back. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Boys and girls, welcome back to the final. This is Cluelessness on the blue side versus Worth Gaming on the red side. This is game 2. Game 1 went to Worth Gaming. I'm Hindu Man. Alongside me is DM Brandon. DM, introduce the teams for us.
How's it going? We're going to go to the bottom side where we're going to see Cluelessness fighting for their tournament lives here as they are down 0-1. Frezzy going to be playing on Kumbhakarna. Dover again reprising his role as Thor. Moex going to be going into Apollo this time, and Fexes on Habwa.
On the other side of the map, we're going to see Ninja Bobat playing Hunbat. No, he's playing Hercules. They actually banned out his Hunbats for a change. Nice to see people getting onto that.
Seriously.
Kagi Shenk is on Kali, Carino on that new war, and finally, for the first time this tournament, I feel we've seen Variety on Aphrodite.
That's right, Afro finally gets a trip into the stream today, and considering her damage and capabilities, it's very, very strange that we haven't seen her earlier, or her counterpart and counter matchup, Chang'e, having a very, very strange absence this weekend.
So, as we see them all start in the jungle buffs, we're going to see the usual setup from Cluelessness of the Hunter and support going together, starting the damage camp, and we're going to see Thor and Habwa going on that side. Talking about Habwa as well, in this game mode, he's played a lot just lately. It seems that everyone seems to be realizing that the potential to, oh my goodness, Worth Gaming reset the red buff. How embarrassing.
No. That is going to cost them a long time. You know, it's a little awkward in the beginning. Those stones kind of blend in with the walkway, so they might not have recognized their situation. Now, I mean, if you're going to have any character move in early game to go for a push, I mean, having her, you know, speaking of Nuwa, not the worst situation available, but still, this is going to cause them to be a little bit behind.
Yeah, just for a few seconds. I mean, Thor does turn up late. They've not even taken the blue buff on that side of the map, though, so Cluelessness are technically behind in terms of tickets right now, leaving that blue buff up.
No, the blue buff has been taken.
Oh, he's been dropped. Sorry,
floor,
it's just showing on the map. I got all excited.
We're going to see, I think, Vex throw a few abilities out there and then trade back immediately to go pick it up.
Yeah, trying to save the cooldown for as long as possible, I think, is what the game plan was there. So he's going to stay viable for them for a longer period. So don't
here we go. Left side. Aphrodite going in with the Kali. Frezzy's in a lot of trouble here, taking some damage. Now you're going to see Shaggy taking some damage as well, but you should note that a lot of that damage is going to be healed up by Variety.
Yeah, it will be. And take into account as well, like, Shaggy Shank has issues on Kali against Kumbhakarna. However, Variety will help to get rid of a lot of the issues that Kali's going to find herself in that matchup.
Not to mention, has intense amount of healing. You know, not even worrying about the CC. Variety misses the back off there, and ooh, both of them take damage from the throwback there. Not something you see too often.
No, it's pretty hard to do on the Kumbhakarna as well. If you can land them, you know you're playing the god pretty well if you can actually confirm the damage with the throwback. But the one thing to note as well, Variety has that blue buff, and Shaggy Shank, one of the passives on Aphrodite is she does give mana back, so it will allow Shaggy Shank to stay in the lane a little bit longer than usual.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, Shaggy needs to get a little bit more done, though. I mean, you have to consider the fact that he's going into Balance Blade. He's about 400 gold away from Chins. Early game still had decent pressure against his lane. Apollo doesn't really have a lot of answers for what Shaggy can do in terms of damage, at least at this level. But they do manage to push them both out, but they really shouldn't lose too much. By the time both of the people on Cluelessness get back to the left lane, they shouldn't have missed any creeps.
One of the nice things for Kali as well is being able to not have to recall so often to get mana and be able to just continue to farm to allow her to get those Chins online as early as possible. We'll see if Shaggy's actually going to go back to get them there. He's got to be careful of Frezzy rotating around looking for the opportunities. Does rotate to the right-hand side here at the moment.
Yeah, he's going to look for an opportunity, though Hercules is already setting back, and I'm not really sure what they're going to try to do against Nuwa. Unless they go full deep into this tower, it's going to be very hard for them to push her down.
Yeah, she should have an idea. Carino should be well aware of the opportunity that could come from Frezzy, he should know he was missing as well. As Variety rode through the jungle, popping a ward down at the Silver Fury, everyone's just going to return back to normal laning phase.
I think we're going to see Shaggy Shank head back to the base in just a second here. He does have enough to finish Chin Size, and he's low on mana, so yes, he will be heading back. Right side, Ninja Bobat has returned, and he's going to be looking for an opportunity to pull. You're going to see those wards go. Oh, look at this! A little bit too far on the blink there. Didn't quite get the spacing he was looking for, and that's going to be on cooldown.
Was a good effort, but Blink is on cooldown for now. Shaggy Shank actually went back to base, picked up the Kint, as you said. Meanwhile, Ninja Bobat is a greater Blink, so the cooldown is very, very low.
That's true. I mean, he has opted into a lot of gold. That's 1,800 gold right there worth of abilities, which means he has less than 2,000 gold at this point for items. That's the reason we don't see the boots are finished.
And now Cluelessness Siege is going to approach earlier than Worth Gaming's. And what's the split going to be? Well, it's going to be a 3-1 split from Worth Gaming defending to try and take down the Siege Tower, as on the other side, Carly is left alone with hers.
They shouldn't have too much trouble here on the right side burning this down. They should be a little bit more worried on the left side. Honestly, Shaggy has a decent amount of potential to push here. If they get too crazy, Mox can be stunned out and take a lot of damage very quickly.
The right-hand side is going to drop down very, very quickly. Her boy not even going to use the portal to get back through. Left-hand side, though, we can see that Variety's linked back up with Shaggy Shank now as the Siege Tower is just above half health. Back off damage lands on Mox as well as the Dove, so a little bit of poke going on. Siege Tower connects.
Yeah, they're going to be getting in there as fast as possible. Epic uppercut's going to be wasted as the throwback gets messed as well. They turn to Variety, who's taking a lot of damage. I don't think he realized that the tower was on him. Big misplay coming out from the Aphrodite.
Big mistake there for Variety, not able to even use the ultimate. I believe they ran out of mana as well. Aggression onto Shaggy Shank now, and this is an opportunity for Cluelessness to try and put some tower pressure on, but immediately wise to that, Karina rotating him.
Very smart. You're going to see the Flame Strike go in there. They'll be able to clean that up very quickly. As right, we're going to see a major push. Ninja Bobat will get picked up. Frezzy not going to take the tower shot. That could have spelt his absolute destruction. The rotation's not going to be quick enough. Hubble actually has stopped his back. Dover ties in. This could be big.
It could be, but the disengage from Shaggy Shank. Carino's on the chase at the moment, not going to land with the pillow though, so disengage for now. And what happened with Vexes was, I don't think Hercules respected the burst damage coming out, and he managed to get him under the tower. Missed a tidal wave, but a quick knock up, and that was all she wrote for the man they call Hercules with the new remodel coming out this week.
You know, with the recent changes to Warriors, they have explained, hi-rez Studios of course, talking about how you can't build full attack and a little bit of tankiness and still be a full tank. And if you look at Ninja Bobat here, he has opted in for Warrior Tabby and a ton of ability money. Not to mention he has a Sentry Ward, some potions. I mean, he's not spending his money into damage. He's not spending his money directly into tankiness. He's just spending his money. So when you're getting dived by Habwa under a tower and you don't have a major amount of defense, you're just going to get blown up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Hercules, we all know he has great regenerative powers. However, the issue with that is over a period of time. And if you get bursted, that's the way to take out a Hercules. And we saw Vexes do it so well then.
So now we got some pushes going on. Neither team has true access to the middle, though we do see a red sentry ward on the map there, thanks to Ninja Bobat's rotation in. We don't know if we're going to see too much damage go out. I don't think either team is really willing to commit, but we do have the first siege engine of the second round coming out, and it's going to be in favor of Clueless.
Oh, blink in from Ninja Bobat, misses the charge, but the knock-up's good, bringing him tower edge. Great wall from Dover, and the turnaround there from Cluelessness was very, very good. They've got to watch out for the rotation, though, because Frezzy's coming in as well to look in. The blink, the yawn, he's looking for the groggy strike. The ball comes across, Dover's up in the sky. Vexes is low, gets the tidal wave. Then he drops, and Carino's going to drop two. Siege Tower arrives, and Frezzy's going to survive. Variety's here, though.
Variety's going for it, misses the kiss, looking for the back off, misses that too, Burst misses as well! He's not going to be able, Variety is not having a very good game.
Having a bit of trouble, and now Shaggy Shank is looking for aggression to Variety. We've got to be careful, because Mox is in the area as well, and Mox is going to get forced out. I got the names the wrong way around them, but I knew what I was saying.
But at the same time, look at what's happened here. The siege weapon has done a pretty significant amount of damage. They'll be able to blow this up without losing the turret, but I mean, at this point, that is no longer a point of defense.
No, it's not. That's two hits from death from anybody, especially from the physical people of Thor and Apollo able to just go and backdoor that whenever they require. Meanwhile, though, they're having this mid-late Silver Furies being contested right here by Variety. They're looking for a steal, but Shaggy Shank just walked over a ward. They should have an idea.
Variety is already so low. Mjolnir's a 2-minute in the back. Actually, he's going to use it to teleport. Here comes Mox across the sky. Has been used. Still, they managed to find it on Worth, but Epic Uppercut's going to land, and this is a lot of trouble right now for Worth Gaming.
It is Bobat's trying to get out there, Hercules, but he's not going to make it away as the anvil does land from Dover. And the siege tower goes across to Worth Gaming, though. So it was two deaths for one, and the siege tower, can they get this right-hand side tower? I think they need to, and then rotate left straight away.
They're going to get this. They're going to go back and still defend. I don't think they're going to lose anything here, honestly. I mean, Nuwa's rotation is going to have to be super slow. Kali rotates in, but at the same time, at best, this is going to trade 1 for 1. The saving grace is that they already defeated Cluelessness' siege tower, and Worth now has 2, burning down 1 in each lane.
Expect to see Nuwa stick in one of these lanes now, and the rest of the members group on the other. Respawns are up right now, so see the portal used, and they're going to group with Shaggy.
This is smart. I mean, there needs to be a major push here. It's going to be a 2v3. Mjolnir's a 2-min's going to be used. Not really to the same effect, and he is going to get blown up. Shaggy, super low health, though.
Yeah, he is super low health, but at the same time, he's got Variety with him, can give him the heals if required. Shaggy going aggressive, takes a lot of damage from the Beautiful. The yawn comes out, Shaggy's up in the air with the epic uppercut. Land's still alive, ultimate popped, he's chasing away from this fight now. As the back off damage comes out, the siege tower's going to drop. Meanwhile, Fexes gets a solo kill on Carino.
I don't understand how that possibly happened, but he's out of mana here. The siege weapon's still a point of contention, but somehow they're really turning this one around. It's kind of incredible to see that with 2 siege engines, Worth was unable to pick that one up.
Yeah, Fexes did a great job of defending against the siege tower and Noir of all people in that lane. Didn't even allow it to get to the tower, DM. That's how quickly he took them down.
Wow, I mean, this is impressive. And now you check over in the left lane, they're already going for tower push.
Yeah, and that's the right thing they need to do over and over again. I mean, they took a lot of damage on that left-hand tier 2 tower, but it is still standing, so he's denying Worth Gaming a little bit of gold for now.
So Shaggy's going to rotate over. He's going to get some of that gold back. He's only level 13 at this point, which puts him generally in the average. Boots are online. Beads level 2 as well as greater sprint as well. And then, of course, those amazing chin size, which are going to increase our damage massively. Left side has taken a lot of damage here. If they go for the push, they should be able to get the tier 2. And despite it seems like Cluelessness is winning most of their engagements, and while they do have the golden experience, the map control is just, it seems vastly in favor right now of Worth.
So jungle buffs have been taken in the most part. Speed's still available, I believe, at the moment, as we see some aggression once again on the right-hand side from Fexes. Quick look at item builds. You can see that finally Hercules has started transitioning into the hide of the urchin there for himself. So he's going to have some physical protections, and once the game goes on, he'll start getting those stacks on it as well, DM.
So we're getting closer to the 11-minute mark here. What I'm a little bit nervous about is the amount of defense coming out from the Worth Gaming team. Now, Silver Breastplate's going to turn into full CDR. She already has the Void Stone. Everyone knows I love that build, especially with the Heavenly Agility. But then Hercules has also gone into a lot of defense. Without a lot of damage, it's going to be hard to push through fights, especially when Hob wasn't in the middle of everything.
Yeah, he went aggressive and is in trouble now, using the tidal wave onto Shaggy Shank, but the boulder's going to secure the kill. I think that might have been Shaggy's target there, because he even used the ultimate to help confirm on that one.
I think he was just worried he was going to die. Target or not, possibly. I think I probably would have done it too. Variety has some trouble. Yeah, this is really big for them. They have to make something happen here. Variety has already used the ultimate. The person on the back off, and the Pillars of Heaven gonna slow them down. It looks like Frezzy will be able to get a kill here, and for some reason, Carino is not finishing the kill directly behind him.
No, he's not. He doesn't realize he's still available. Frezzy's trying to recall. Gonna get hit. Goes into passive. Tower goes down, though. And now we're going to see Frezzy drop, but Siege Tower does pick up that tower, and he's still at half health.
That is a tier 2 loss. No tier 2 traded, though they can push in right now and go for it. That was a 2-for-1 trade, but Fex is already back up.
Yeah, already back up and in the fight, ready to go. One more time. Cluelessness are up in this game. They were up in the last game too, though, DM, about this time, and then Worth Gaming did come back and win.
That's a very good point. Middle has respawned. The Silver Fury is there. As you see, all of Worth Gaming converging on it as fast as possible. Mitigate wounds, Flame Strike, and Clay Minions have already been used. I think I also saw Incense popped as well, which means Kali might not have her stun here, but they get it.
They do pick it up, and that's a big win, but Shaggy Shank might pay the price for that. Leaps away. Hasn't used the great pillar of flames from Carino. Sprint has been popped as Apollo's looking for the chase, but Variety's already got the heels on.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a wasted across the sky from Apollo. Good decision not to engage.
Well, he went in there. He's cost himself a lot of mana in that engage. You can see a rotation coming in. Variety could be in trouble. Knockup was good. Stun was good. Double. Oh, he didn't double proc, but she does still manage to go down thanks to the great positioning coming out right there from Cluelessness.
Yeah, really good ball. So we've got two members of Worth Gaming grouping on the left-hand side at the moment. Right-hand side, only Hercules is there. McCon is going to go over to try and block this one out, but realizes against it because it is, the double siege again, DM. And this time, they're both in the same lane.
This is really important for them, especially considering that Shaggy is level 16 right now, has access to full damage on Lash, full damage on Incense. They have to push up hard here. They can't just let them get this for free. With the amount of healing they have, they should be able to push in. They just have to be wary of the weakening curse that is active currently on Thor.
Well, they're delaying for Variety to respawn, but meanwhile, Nuwa on the other side, Carino doing some good work, pushing in that lane, takes that tower down that was very, very weak, and someone's going to go back to defend against the Phoenix, otherwise they could lose that. This siege tower is dropping, though, and what can Nuwa get off? Blink in from Frezzy, looking for an opportunity. Uppercut is on. The tidal wave connects, but Shaggy Shank still surviving with the ultimate on, trying to deal the damage back. The knockback is good, but immediately Shaggy Shank gets out, and Ninja Bobat takes out Vexes.
I really like the way that he escaped at the end there. Shaggy Shank realized that his target was not going to be picked up in time, and he jumps away instead of sacrificing, ensuring that he's going to be able to get out. Now, left side, Nuwa putting the hurt on. Dover cannot continue pushing forward, especially watching his snake form.
Oh, she got tower aggro!
Kill!
He got tower aggro from the Phoenix after the back of that. That was amazing. Great pickup from Dover. Secures the Phoenix for his team, keeps it alive, and keeps this one an open game.
That would have been the Phoenix. I can't believe that. Not only I can't believe that they didn't get the Phoenix, but I can't believe Dover even survived that push. The double damage procs coming out from the snake form, doing so much damage, but he got a perfect stun Mjolnir's attunement combo on top of the fact that she accidentally, I think, swung at Thor just by doing those AoE auto attacks onto the Phoenix, which kind of just tipped Thor in the back a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, and Mjolnir's as well. Like you've been saying for a while now, that when you max that at the start of the game, it does so much damage on the back and forward of it. You have to hit both to get the most out of it, but when it hits, does it hit?
So now we're going to get pushed over. Right side, I think, still has a tier 2 in each lane, whereas the left side, Phoenix, has been damaged a little bit. But I think by the time they get back over to it, it's going to be a non-issue. Now, Shaggy rotating in. Frezzy has way too much health for Shaggy to do enough here. By the time he even gets halfway, the rotations will be real.
Oh, definitely. Look, you can already see Dover's coming over there as well. Variety closing in the gap as well. Carino floating around in the middle at the moment, looking for an opportunity for him. Dank wherever possible. Quick look at the items. You can see Chin's online for Moex now as well. And he's got that rage finish. Looks like he's building towards a Titan's Bane as well. So he's going to be doing a lot more damage as this game goes on. As we can see the trades between Dover and Shaggy Shank in the middle. Stun for stun. Nothing much more.
So Shaggy Shank does have the ability here to rotate in and get a very quick kill. People like Apollo at this point are going to be very hard pressed to escape from Akali with beads and sprint, not to mention the speed buff, which has about a minute left on it. Now we're going to see a siege minion respawn here, which should be good bait for the mid-fury attempt, but we're going to have a major engagement.
Goes down, wall misses, but so does the across the cat sky. Comes out from Apollo as well. Pillars are down. The boulder across does okay damage, but not enough to disengage them. As Variety on the front line's doing work. Shaggy Shank tries to go aggressive. The beads are down now. He's trying to pick up Moex. The chase on the leap is good. He's back to full health. He's looking for the disengage now as Vexes tries to stay alive as long as possible. Shaggy Shank re-engaging. Vexes uses the tidal wave though on the back line, and it's a 2 for 2.
This is actually a much bigger win than you guys would think for Worth Gaming right now. Two major damage dealers are going to have great push right now with that siege minion. If Habwa rotates, they're going to lose their tier 2. If he does rotate, he might have a chance at a Phoenix, but I don't think it's worth it.
He nearly went through the portal, changed his mind, and Hercules is going to try and tank up this tower so Shaggy can continue to work on it and chop this beast down before the siege tower even gets there. Vexes and Variety have got a big ass to do here.
So I think the target is Habwa right now, given the positioning. She's going to jump in. Lash is going to be used. No instance. I think he used it to burn the tower down. He's way too low. No ultimate available and will get blown up right as Driving Strike misses. I don't think Hercules should really attempt to push this one any farther.
No, he should just try and back out of this one. I mean, at the moment, he's in a bit of a bad spot. He's probably going to go down here, actually. I don't think he's going to be able to escape. Driving strike does come up in time. Yawn comes out, missing, but Groggy strike connects. And there's the wet paper to make sure he ain't going nowhere.
The bait's coming out from Variety on left. He was sure to go down, but they were able to bait for long enough for Nuwa to get in there. Clay Minion's going for the body block. Milner's attunement not putting him in a great spot here, and Nuwa in that snake form is going to try to catch up. Milner's attunement double proc. Berserker Barrage going to be used here, but not to the avail. And he's going to go for the kill.
Is he going to go for the dunk? He's going to miss the dunk on the backside, but Variety closing off. Blink the wrong direction. Throwback's going to miss. Yawn gets blocked by Beads, and now Dover gets blocked off by the Clay Minions. Carino survives.
But at the same time, Hobwall pushed into the left side. He manages to push down the Phoenix and will now rotate into the jungle to help possibly either clear away some jungle buffs or go directly to the mid Fury, which Frezzy is just beeline straight towards.
Yeah. Hammer of things went down by Cluelessness there. They're looking for this one straight away. Worth Gaming are on the back front. One Phoenix down. If this spawns on the right-hand side, which I expected to do, then the push is on once again for Cluelessness. And Worth Gaming are in a real bad spot.
Yeah, this could be a lot of trouble. 16-9 right now. The gold is pretty close to even. I mean, it's separated by 300 gold. Experience is basically 1,000. At this point, with multiple level 20s in the game, that's not that big of a deal. The issue in that last fight is that Variety just got completely manhandled by Moex. Moex able to do enough damage. She baited for a long time, but not long enough. The rotation from Hobble on the teleport was too strong. And now, with the extra siege minion and the Phoenix down on the left side, this is a major play opportunity for Frezzy.
I was about to say, keep an eye on Carino to see if he goes aggressive with Nuwa, but he's going to actually back off, or is he? No, he is going to continue the push. He might be able to try and fight a Phoenix there, as this siege tower reaches the tower on the right-hand side. We're going to have a 3v4 situation here.
Yeah, I think this is a smart play. Go for the split push. Look for something. I mean, it took them a long time to get that down.
He's chunking it.
She got it down immediately. She might be able to even go farther, but it looks like she's going to back off here. Not sure if she's backing or if she's going for the buff, but we do have an epic uppercut. Huge boulder going to come through as Shaggy Shank is forced to retreat.
Yeah, but Apollo's going to continue the chase of Shaggy, but he's already back in base. He drops down into Variety. Variety uses the ultimate immediately to disengage. And you can see Frezzy on the front line trying to keep the mezzes going. The work has been done to the Phoenix. Both Phoenixes are dropped. Meanwhile, on the backside, Nuwa is taking it away as the rest of the team backs off. Shaggy Shank picks up one. He's looking for Moex. Will he be able to find that one too? The leap is on cooldown for a few seconds. Is the incense available? Beads is used. The wall's going to be blocked from that. That's going to drop. Phoenix goes down though, but Nuwa dies on the back of that as well.
Another major split push coming out. All four Phoenixes have been eradicated from the map. The mid Fury is down. There's a few jungle buffs, but for all intents and purposes, Hindu Man, this is as even as it could possibly get.
Every time we get a new war on the game, it seems to go the same way, especially with the top tier teams of looking for the opportunity to go and backdoor using those clay minions. And now it's going to be about warding and making sure you don't get out of position. Because if a whole team rushes your Titan in these stages, DM, they can take it down quickly.
It's kind of incredible to see all four Phoenixes down on a map. I mean, this kind of thing doesn't happen in Conquest. It just doesn't. You never see 6 Phoenixes taken off a map. To see all points of objective removed from a map at once, aside from the Titans, that is something I don't think we're going to be able to see again for a long time.
So only Variety is level 19. Everybody else on this map is level 20. The golden experience is going to matter. Well, the experience is going to matter less and less right now once Variety hits that level 20. And then it's just going to come down to itemization.
Should be a few seconds, honestly.
Position.
Taking a look at the experience per minute, he's at 663 comparatively to Dover, who's at 672. So realistically, yeah, there goes the level 20 right there. The spooling has procced him over. And the fire minions now have been equalized, it looks like, almost all the way across the map. As left side, it looks like Carino is looking for an opportunity to engage on Thor.
Yeah, Carino and Dover have been going at it all game, it feels like. Those two have been dueling constantly and had it the way. Like, Dover's won some of the engages and then Carino's won a few, and then it's gone even constantly between the two of them. So it's really good to see, you know, an assassin and a mage going at it and being so even.
So now 22 minutes into this game, all objectives removed. We do have, though, a siege weapon on the left side burning down. Now remember, guys, this gives Nuwa a split push opportunity, and their Phoenix just respawned, which means no more fire minions on the left side.
And so the siege tower will take a lot of damage from the fire minions as well as the whole team grouping up. Looks like Worth Gamer a little bit late to this one. They're going to give this one up for free because I think Shaggy was hoping that middle silver Fury was about to spawn, which it isn't just yet. A few seconds left.
Bird's going to go down. Driving strike not used, actually baited and then used improperly, but beads have been used. If Kali finds that hotbar, that'll be an instantaneous kill, as the rest of pretty much all 6 other people are looking for an opportunity. Shaggy Shake is actually going back towards the siege minion. I'm very surprised to see them not going for blood here.
I'm surprised they should continue on for blood. They've got power of that lane now. The fact that they've only got 5 minions left. But Shaggy's going to do that Silver Furies. The rest of the team push on. He's got the opportunity to do that. He is Kali after all. He's got that opportunity, the damage to do so.
They're going to be backing off on the left side. Surprisingly, we're not seeing Nuwa force the push into the right side, but they did force it once again, which means these guys don't even have to go back. It looks like Kali's going to rotate over towards the right side to clean up some fire minions. Nope, she's just going to head back to the base.
Very, very quick recall from the whole team here, I think, and then straight through on the portal to the siege tower. Look for the push to end this one out. Take into account as well, the right-hand side Phoenix will respawn first for Worth Gaming, and then it will spawn for Cluelessness. But look at that. Just as Cluelessness required it, their siege tower procs after they take the jungle buffs.
It's like that room in Harry Potter.
What?
Come on, Harry Potter. Are you not a wizard?
What about... Oh, I'm not a wizard, Harry.
Alright, that's fine. Moving towards the left side. Siege weapon to siege weapon. There's just no pressure coming out from Worth Gaming. They're just allowing their Phoenix... I mean, rather, their fire minions to just be eradicated. Their siege weapon to be burned down.
Yep.
They just had no pressure there.
And now it's Cluelessness' turn to back off. They're going to give up their siege tower this time around. So all siege towers going to be down for a little while, as the Silver Fury one has gone down as well. Cluelessness have had... their spawning be taken out as well now, and Worth's 2 have already gone down because they had the Silver Fury as well. Whole team grouping up for the Phoenix on the left hand side, which is in a weakened state right now, starting to regen though, DM, as Carino swings around the side.
Yeah, Carino's going to try to... Yeah, the split push is going to be good, but Moax is going to recognize... Actually, I think Dover is going back to heal, maybe even spend money. That's a free Phoenix. That's free.
He's going to get it. So, oh my goodness, he's going to drop in seconds before... Oh no, he's missed it! He missed it! The last auto attack missed DM! And now he's running away because Apollo comes over. The pillars of flame are down. Dover's in the sky as well. Actually misses. The wall is good.
This
and now we're going to see Carino die.
He has dodged a lot of shots here, including the groggy strike, snake form, Nuwa body blocks. She's going to get the yawn here, and that's going to be death.
Yep, meanwhile, on the left-hand side, Shaggy Shank doing work. They get the Phoenix. Hercules rotates over to secure the other Phoenix, and Worth Gaming are looking good. They've got all the Phoenixes down. They're pushing on the Titan, but the whole team's still alive. They've got to be careful of Dover. The boulder comes over the top. Shaggy pops the ult to take out Dover, and he goes into the uppercut. Is immediately Variety uses the ultimate to keep him alive. Worth Gaming take this game in a nail biter where they were behind for a majority of that game, DM. Wow.
Yeah, they were not only behind in golden experience, but they lost their Phoenix first. They traded then their second Phoenix for 2 Phoenixes on the bottom side, giving them a great opportunity to get themselves back in. Now, with the split push from Nuwa, the invincibility coming out from Kali, and the absolutely brilliant usage of Undying Love at the end there from Variety, switching his 1-7 around to give himself a good footing in the end. Kali was able to do damage as Ninja Boat came back in with that boulder, shutting Dover down and bringing Worth the final win.
So Worth win the Siege tournament for EU. Yesterday we saw North America, and that was the team of Cognitive Gaming that won that one. This has been a hiatus week for SWC, as we had some teams over in China for this week to do a nice launch tournament over there to introduce China to the scene with World Elite. And that was going to be between... So we'll basically be able to see that tomorrow, guys. At what stupid time is it, DM, that you guys want to...
It's 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
1 p.m. real time.
So GMT. No, guys, it's going to be 1 Pacific date
DMT.
time, I believe.
DMT.
DMT.
Right, it's my time.
Oh, God, that was terrible. That was really, really bad. I didn't even notice that one until it was already gone. Like,
guys, that's going to do it for our 4v4 Siege tournaments for both North America and Europe. Congratulations to all of the top teams. Again, remember, guys, I5, or rather I4, was able to defeat Cloud9 in the bronze matchup, taking 3rd place today. And then Worth Gaming will take 1st place over Cluelessness over in the North American side. We did have Cognitive Gaming winning 2-0 over the Game Changers, and Fat Chunk Assemble taking 3rd over Critisaurus.
That's it for this week, guys. Tune in next week once again when we'll have the usual Conquest SWC tournament back on, hosted by Bort and DM Brandon on Saturdays, and on Sundays it'll be the return of the Dry Bear.
That's right. For now, guys, we're going to be heading out. Stick around for the highlight reel. If you missed any games today, there are some pretty hype plays. So we'll see you guys next week. Have a good night.